Welcome to KSR Data Vision YouTube channel. Myself Sai Babu. Today I am going to explore about Power BI May 2025 updates. So let's jump into the blog. So here if you see, this is the blog where you get the Power BI monthly updates. So this is the blog URL. We will provide this URL in the description of this video. So you can go through this blog, and so this month the Power BI version number is 2.143878 and the date published is 18/5/2025. So what are the major contents here? You can see this all the contents from this month. So here if I scroll down, so actually they provided a YouTube video in the Power BI month update. You can go through this video. You can explore all the what are the latest features in this month. So here if you see, the major update is Power BI Desktop 32-bit build depreciation update. So it means that starting in August 2025, whoever using the 32-bit Power BI Desktop will not be work. So requesting everyone to upgrade 64-bit Power BI Desktop version. So if you opted for auto update in your Power BI Desktop, so it will automatically update your Power BI to 64-bit. No need to worry. Those who are not opted for the Power BI Desktop updated automatically, requesting you all please check that and upgrade for 64-bit. So here if you see, so from these contents, so what I done, I consolidated all the updates from this blog and I mainly focused on the three key topics in this video. So let's see what is those topics. So the topics is, in this video I am focusing list slicer enhancements, first one, and lookup with totals, it fall under visual level calculations, and last but not least customize line segment colors in the line charts and also area charts. So let's jump into the Power BI Desktop. So now I am in my Power BI Desktop. First of all, if you want to explore about any preview features, you have to turn on that preview features. So list slicer itself, it is showing it is in the preview mode. So this is the list slicer. So most of you people will not get this list slicer. Because of that, you are not enabled that preview option in the options. So how to enable this preview option? Follow my commands. Click on file. In the file, once you click, it will open like this. In this, you can click on options and settings. So in the options, once if you click on the options, it will open a options window. So in that options windows, there is a two type of options, global and current file. So in the global, if you see, there is a option called preview features. Just click on this preview feature. In the preview features, so if I scroll down, already I checked that new card visual, button slicer, list slicer and text slicer, and whatever the preview features, if you want to explore, you can check that checkbox and click OK. Once if you click OK, it will ask you to restart the Power BI Desktop. So already I opted, so I am canceling this one. So this is how you can enable the preview features in the Power BI Desktop. So now let's talk about our main topic, list slicer enhancements in this month. So actually list slicer introduced in the month of October 2024. Still it is under preview stage. So first what I will do, here this is the a simple column chart by sales by year and month, and this is the line chart, same sales by year and month name. So now what I will do, I'll take a list slicer. So in the list slicer, what I will do, so from my date master, I'll drag the date. So I'll drag the date and I'll close the, I don't want day, so I'll close the day. So if I expand, so in the 2024 quarters, in the quarter, each and every quarter, I have 3 months. Okay. So the first major enhancement in this month is list selection option. So in the go to formatting settings, in the formatting settings under slicer settings, so in the selection pane, there is a new option called restrict to leaf node. So see what it is saying, enable this option to allow selection only at the last level leaf node of the hierarchy tree. Okay, I'll tell you what. So for now, for example, in the 2021, suppose let's say in the quarter 2, I select April. Okay, so it is selecting April. Okay, so if I select complete quarter, if I click on this, it select all the 3 months, and now I am able to see 2021 quarter 2 sales. Okay, so now what I will do, I'll turn off this restrict to leaf nodes. Sorry, not turn off, turn on. I'll turn on this. Okay, once I turn on, if you observe, initially it was like a dark circle, dark selected value. Now it is somewhat grayed out. So what I will do, I'll select May. So now also it is showing 2021 May, but as mentioned here, the at the last level leaf node. So only if I turn on this, we are able to select April, May, June. We are unable to select quarter one and entire 2021. So here also, the what is the last level in the hierarchy? Year, quarter, and month. So I am able to select only month. This is one major enhancement. This will be really helpful in our real time. So this is one update. And for now, I'll turn off this option. So I'll come to the next option. I'll uncheck this. So then I'll clear the filter. So the next option is we can copy paste the slicer values and we can apply that. How we can do that? Let's see. For example, in this, so let's say 2021 quarter 1 and quarter 2. So what I will do, I'll go to my notepad. So here already I mentioned 2020 and 2021 quarter 3, 2022 quarter 4 and December month. Now what I will do, first let me do that, later I'll explain you. Copy this. I selected and I copied. So here what I will do, so in the slicer three dots, click on three dots. Once if you click on three dots, there is a option called paste. So already I copied from my notepad. Now what I will do, here you can do it in two ways. Select the slicer directly, you can use Ctrl V, or else go to this horizontal ellipsis and click on paste. So now what I will doing, I'll click on paste. So if I click on paste, let's see 2020. I need to select, it should be select 2020 complete. So let me drop down. See, already entire 2020 year selected. Okay, fine. Then the second one is 2021. Only quarter 3 should be selected. Okay. 2021. Let me expand 2021 in the 2020. Okay. As per that, only quarter 3 selected. Okay. The last thing is 2022 quarter 4 December. Okay. Go to 2022. Okay. Go to quarter 4. Okay. See, perfect, great. So as per the what I mentioned here now, so 2020 means it will select all the 4 quarters, all the 12 months. In the 2021, it select only quarter 3 and 3 months, and in 2022 it will select only quarter 4 and December month. So accordingly, already here I proved that. So this is also very helpful feature for selecting the slicers in a smoother way. So for now, I'll clear this slicer. This is one important update in this month under this list slicer enhancements. So now what I will do, so let me take one more slicer. So in this what I will do, I'll drag country. Okay, here what I'll drag country and I'll adjust some formatting settings, border. For this also I'll turn on border. Now it looks good. So here for example, let's say in the country slicer I want to see country wise sales along with this Australia sales and Canada sales. So for this what we need to do, first let me adjust this height and I'll increase this height. So go to format settings. In the format settings there is an option called call out values. Just click on this drop down, scroll down slowly, and here there is an option called label. So this is came into this month update only. Just turn on this. Once you turn on, so first from my measures table I'll drag sales. See, automatically the sales is here. Australia sales, Canada sales, France sales. Okay, so let's say I don't want sales, I want to see for example order quantity. I'll drag order quantity. So let's say here we have column chart. So for example here imagine you have card. If I select Australia, for Australia 5284 quantity, this much is the sales. Like this it will be helpful in the real time scenarios, as well as here you can add this label as a some kind of titles or some kind of notes what it is representing, like that. So this is one more enhancement in the this list slicer in this month. And there is another enhancement is there. What is that? Let let me see in the images. So select the country slicer in the images. So in the image, so what I will do, I'll drag country image. There is a separate dimension called country. I'll drag country image. So I think, okay, let me drag country also from country dimension. So now see country wise flag. So country image is nothing but it's a flag image. So here go to this image. So in the image, so you can adjust this flag whether you want to keep it left side or right side. So image fit also I'll select normal and I'll put it as a right side, and I'll turn off this select icon also. So once if I turn off, see Australia, so Canada, let's say I'll select Germany. If I select Germany, so it is filtering the Germany sales. This feature is not available prior to the May month updates. This is newly introduced in this month. So this is also a really helpful feature for us. So this is one major enhancement in this month updates. Now let's see the final enhancement in this month. So let's see what is that. So just for example, click 2021. So let's say I'll take quarter 4 drop down. Okay, so 2021 quarter 4 drop down. All right, so now here if you see, there is a option called buttons drop down. So in the button drop down, there is a option called apply settings. In that apply settings, just there is a option called advanced. You can turn on this advanced settings. Once you turn on, here you have series, selection state, expansion state, and interaction state. Okay, so in that, first what I will do, under the selection state we have these many options, and if we go to in the expansion state, we have only two options, expanded and collapsed. Under the interaction we have hover, press, rest, and disabled. So now what I will do, in the selection state I'll choose selected. Once I'll choose selected and I will scroll down slowly. In the scroll down, there is an option called fill. In the fill, I'll select, for example, light blue color. I'll select light blue. So it means that, so when I select any value here, that value should be shown background color as a light blue color. Okay, let's see. If I select December, so if I select December, automatically it is highlighted the background color by using this light blue color. Okay, let me check with October. So if I select October, October is also highlighted. So let me clear filter. So now one more thing what I will do, in the expansion state, I will select expanded. Okay, I will select expanded. So it means that when I was this expanded, so in the expanded, when I want to interact this state, only hover condition, only when I on hover this, it should appear. So on the hover, let me select dark gray color. So here what I did, the selection state is as is, and in the expansion I selected expanded, and in the interaction I selected hover. Okay, now what I will do, I'll select October. Okay, fine, and I'll select November. Okay, fine. So let me select quarter 4. So here if I select quarter 4, let me select this slicer, go to formatting settings, let me open browser. Okay, now I'll explain. So here first condition is selected. When I was selected already, if you remember, I choose here light blue color. So the second condition is expanded. So now it is expanded and the condition is hover. So if I hover, see automatically it is changing color to the light gray color. See, so let's say for example, I'll deselect this and I'll expand this quarter 1 and I'll select this quarter 1. See, if I hover, so it is automatically changing the color. So this is very helpful in real time for the users, what values they are selecting from the slicers. It is clearly highlighted by the background color. So this is very important and really helpful feature. So for now let me clear the filter. So this is about list slicer enhancements which was provided in this month updates. Now let's see another topic. The next topic is visual level calculations, two functions. One is lookup and another one is lookup with totals. So in this month, Microsoft came up with two new functions in the visual level calculations. Let's explore that. So let me take one matrix. So in the matrix, what I will do, so I will drag business segment in the rows, and I will drag year in the columns, and let's say I'll drag sales in the values. So now here what I am getting, I am getting business segment wise, year wise sales. Okay, fine. So now by using this lookup and lookup with totals visual level calculations. Click on this horizontal ellipsis of the matrix chart, and once if you click, just go to this new visual level calculations. Under the new visual level calculations, in the last there is two options. First, let me go with lookup a value with context. It means that here we are going to use lookup function. Just click on this. So once if I click on this, so it is automatically given the syntax. So first of all, rename this lookup. Okay, for now keep it lookup. So in the field, what is the field? Field is nothing but sales. Just give sales measure. So column means here what column we are using? Business segment. Then search for the value. Here what I will do, so for example, I'll choose the value is bikes. So I will put double quotes, and in the double quotes I will type bikes. So here what I did, here I am taking the sales measure and the business segment column, and I am matching the value bikes with in the business segment column. So let me click OK, and later I'll explain you how it is working. So let me click on commit. Once if I click on commit, now here if you see what this lookup visual level calculation is doing. So what is the bikes sales in the 2020? 2 crore 62 lakhs. So the 2 crore 62 lakhs is here it is providing. So this 2 crore 62 lakhs bike sales, it is for only this context. So while coming to the 2021, in the 2021, what is the total sales value for bikes? 4 crore 27 lakhs. So 4 crore 27 lakhs it is giving across the all the business segments. In the same way, if you see 2022 4 crores, so it is giving 4 crores. If we come to the 2023, it is giving 74 lakhs. So it is giving 74 lakhs. And as well as if we come to the total, it is giving total values. This is come to fall under this context. So this is about lookup. Now I'll go back, and now I'll check what is this lookup with totals. Same, repeat the same process. Click on this horizontal ellipsis and go to this new visual calculations and select lookup value with totals. Click on this option. Once if you click on this option, it is already giving this syntax. Here I'll choose sales, and here I'll select business segment, and search value bikes. So the syntax is same, but the function is different. So this is lookup total. Okay, lookup total. So let me click commit, and later I'll explain you here what it is doing. So I'll click commit. So here if I click commit, here what it is doing, so lookup total is taking 11 crore 64 lakhs. From where we are getting 11 crore 64 lakhs? So in the business segment region, for the bikes, the total sales is, let me scroll down to right side, 11 crore 64 lakhs. So here lookup total function, what it is doing, it is consolidating complete total sales across all the years and putting into the across this business segment, all the segments. So 11 crore 64 lakhs, 11 crore 64 lakhs, irrespective of all years. So but while coming to the lookup, it is giving only a bike segment sales with respect to the concerned year only. See here, if you see 2 crore 62 lakhs coming from 2022, 4 crore 27 lakhs coming from 2021. But while coming to the lookup total, it is giving total value irrespective of all the years. Okay, so this is about lookup total. So these two visual level calculations are very very important calculation functions, and it will be very useful in the real time also. So this is about this visual level calculations. Let's jump into the next topic. The next topic is customize line segment colors in line charts. So let's see what is this customizing line segment. First, what I will do, I'll go to this page. So I'll copy this, I'll paste here this column chart, and at the same time I'll copy this line chart and I'll paste here. So first let me explain what is this column chart. So here sales by year and month. So here we are seeing the sales by year and month. So the lowest sales value is we are showing in a red color, and the highest sales values we are showing in the green color. So how we can set this go to format settings. In the format settings, in the columns, so here you can choose manually whatever the month we have highest and lowest sales, and accordingly you can give the color. So this is about this column chart. And while coming to the line chart, so line chart also here in the same way, lowest sales we are showing as a point in red color, and highest sales we are showing as a point in the green color. So now let's see how to customize this line in the this line chart. So go to this lines, click on this lines drop down under the format settings. So here, what is the lowest sales point? April 2020. So just select April 2020, and here select this red color. Once if you select red color, so here if you observe carefully, see along with data point, some of the line also converted into the red color. So whatever the April period line is there in this line chart, it is converted to the red color. So now let's select this one 2021 December. Okay, from this one select 2021 December. In the 2021 December, go to this color settings and select this green. Once if you select, see automatically whatever the line related to the December month, it is automatically converted as a green color along with the data point. So how this helpful? So by seeing this line chart, so the user will be able to see, okay, the highest sales is getting on the 2024 December, because along with the data point we are highlighted corresponding line in the green color, and by seeing this, okay, the lowest sales is the in the April. So if you want to see in a detailed way, just again go to format settings. Here there is an option called shading area. Just turn on this. Once if you turn on, see now the difference. You are, I think you are observing the difference. So here automatically whatever the shading area also, it is showing as a red color for the lowest sales value, and it is showing as a shading area for the highest sales in the green color. So this is how it will be useful in the real time. So this is about customize line segment color in the line charts. Now let me show you one more example also. So for example, for now let me take one line chart only here. So for example, x-axis I taken business segment. Okay, so y-axis I took sales. So let me drag profit in the legend. See here what it is telling. This field can't be used here because a, let me drag it again, because a non-measure field is so from in this month one more major update is like this. If you are dragging any irrelevant field with respect to that format settings, automatically it is showing it is not relevant. Like that here, if I am drawing, see automatically it is throwing a some kind of warning. So this is a major breakthrough for us. Whoever first time exploring the Power BI, they will easily learn which field where to drag. Okay, so this is also one major important update they are came up with in this May 2025 update. So now let me recap what we learned in this video. So here what we covered in this, first we go through list slicer. We explored all the enhancements that are fall under this May month updates. And the second one is we explored about visual level calculations. In that we experimented with lookup and lookup with totals, and followed by the last one, how to customize the line segment colors in the line chart, and we can how turn on the that area shading and all. So this is the three topics we learned in this video. Now let me go to the Power BI blog. So here if I scroll down, let me scroll down quickly. So here if you see, so this is the thing, visual level calculations, lookup and lookup values. I took, there is a different example here in this blog, they took some other example. So this is lookup and lookup with totals calculations, and this is the new list slicer that list leaf selection value, and that label value, and that images flags value. This and all they explained in detail in this blog. And as well as this how to do a copy and paste and apply the filters, that is also applicable for list and as well as button slicer also. And how we can customize the line segment colors in the line charts, that is also I explained as written in the blog. And followed by So whatever I am telling, and there are so many updates. See, this is last one I explained with you. This field can't be used because of the some xyz reasons like that. So I request everyone, please go through this blog and explore new things from this blog. So now what I will do, please like, comment, share this video, and please practice everyone this new features in this video. Please subscribe KSR Data Vision YouTube channel. We will meet you in the next video with another interesting topic. Thank you all.